Okay, so basically what I'm getting out of the law of least effort is that faith and patience, trust in the universe, have faith that, God is giving us everything that we need, that our lives are abundant and fulfilled and filled with everything that we need, and that those things that we need that we don't currently have in our immediate area, that the universe is toiling away for us and working for us to get those things to us. So it's just having the faith that it's being handled. We don't have to worry about it. We know that it's going to be okay. That is, I know, a lot easier said than done, but there is an exercise, and I'm going to read it to you, and this is what we can focus on this week. The exercise for the law of least effort is this. I will put the law of least effort into effect by making a commitment to take the following steps. 1. I will practice acceptance. Today I will accept people, situations, circumstances, and events as they occur. I will know that this moment is as it should be, because the whole universe is as it should be. I will not struggle against the whole universe by struggling against this moment. My acceptance is total and complete. I accept things as they are this moment, not as I wish they were. Number 2, having accepted things as they are, I will take responsibility for my situation and for all those events I see as problems. I know that taking responsibility means not blaming anyone or anything for my situation, and this includes myself. I also know that every problem is an opportunity in disguise, and this alertness to opportunities allows me to take this moment and transform it into a greater benefit. Number 3, today my awareness will remain established in defenselessness. I will relinquish the need to defend my point of view. I will feel no need to convince or persuade others to accept my point of view. I will remain open to all points of view and not be rigidly attached to any of them. And I don't know if you guys are noticing this, but I'm noticing how each law kind of piggybacks on the other. As we were going through this, I was thinking about the law of detachment. I was also thinking about the exercise that we did on accepting ambiguity. So in any event, those are the things, I'll post them on the side, those are the things that are the assignment for the week, just to focus on putting the law of least effort into practice. If it just means, not worrying about something that you would typically worry about this week, if there's a bill due that you're going to be late on, try not worrying about it and try having the faith and the patience to know that it'll be okay. If you're waiting for an answer to a job interview, try putting the law of least effort into that. If you are worrying about how you're going to accomplish something that you want to accomplish in your life, you're planning a business or thinking about going back to school or moving to a new location, try putting the law of least effort into practice with that. Not worrying about it, focusing on the things that you do want, focusing on the move or focusing on the school or focusing on the job, but not focusing on the piece like, oh, I wonder if they're going to call me back for a second interview, or I hope when I get down to this new location that nothing messed up happens with the movers, or I hope I don't get into school and then it's really hard and then I fail out. Try focusing on the positive aspects, the things that you actually want, and put the law of least effort into practice that way. Now, one of the other things that I wanted to share was a meditation, and it's a way to get yourself into the zone, basically. We talked in, I think it was Deepakism 6, about positive prompters, and basically what those positive prompters were things to use to replace negative messages that we might be feeding to ourselves on a regular basis, and to come up with some replacement phrases that were positive. But one of the things I realized I neglected to mention was that even though you can intellectually think about your positive prompters and you can say your positive prompters to yourself and they kind of seep in over time, One of the ways that is highly effective to get positive prompters into your spirit and into your subconscious, where they can basically just, go in and really knock out something negative, is doing it in a state of meditation, or in a relaxed state. So I came across this really simple meditation. So I thought I would share it, because a lot of times people don't like to necessarily do a big elaborate meditation to get themselves relaxed. And this one I thought was something that generally anybody can do. So I wanted to share it so that you guys have it. And what this is called is spinning the spine. Okay, it's called spinning the spine. And I'll read it to you. Spinning the spine is one of the most effective techniques for getting into relaxation. Its beauty lies in its simplicity. 1. Go into a room where you will not be disturbed for about 10 minutes. 2. Sit with your spine straight and your eyes closed, and imagine a tiny beam of light circling around the first vertebra at the base of your spine. Each time the beam of light circles around your first vertebra, count until the tiny beam of light has circled 10 times. 3. Imagine moving the tiny beam of light to the second vertebra and circling 10 times. Count from 11 to 20 as it circles this vertebrae. 4. Then imagine that the beam of light moves up to the third vertebrae and circles around this vertebrae 10 times. Count from 21 to 30 as it circles the third vertebrae. There are 24 vertebrae in the spine, so by circling around each vertebrae 10 times and counting from 0 to 240, you will have traveled up your entire spine. 240 seconds is 4 minutes, so this technique should take approximately 4 to 5 minutes. Now, once you have gotten into that state, you'll find that you're in a very, very relaxed state. If you have a problem envisioning things, you might just want to envision where on your body the vertebrae might be. And, your lowest one is by your tailbone. Vertebrae number 12 is in the middle of your back. And then as you get up to vertebrae 23 and 24, they're, up in the back of your neck. So once you get into that relaxed mode, that's a perfect time for you to start self-talking your positive prompters, the positive things that you came up with to replace negative things that you might be telling yourself. There's also power words that you can use. And these power words are just, 1 to 3 words that you can use to help you do any number of things. Decompress, or change a mindset from a mindset of limitation to a mindset of abundance. So some of those are as follows. Like for stress, one of the power words that you can use while you're in this mode is relax. And you can tell yourself, relax. And as you're telling yourself the word relax, visualize the word relax winding itself up your spine. You can do that as many times as you please. You can do it once, you can do it 20 times, however many times you want. Also for stress, you could say something like, life is easy, life is flow, all is good, life is working, everything's good. Those power words are words to be said to relieve stress. Also, if you're feeling lack or limitation, if you have a lot of anxiety around, bills or things like that, you could use power words like infinite abundance. Abundance flows to me. I'm always taken care of. The universe is my friend. For emotional issues, you could say something like, I am safe. Or simply just say the word safe. I feel safe. Life is safe. Life is on my side. Things like that. And as you say your power words, envision them rolling and wrapping up your spine until they get up to the top. And then you can do it again as many times as you like. And also you can use your positive prompters that you put together in exercise 6 and do that same thing. And that way you're in a nice zone, you're in a very comfortable, calm space where the things that you came up with are more likely going to hit your subconscious. What we're doing here is trying to move things from the conscious mind to the subconscious mind, so that the things that you're thinking consciously are also being thought subconsciously, so that everything is equal. So anyway, that's the assignment for this week. Guys, thank you so much for your response videos, and I'm very excited to see how people do with the law of least effort. And also, if you use this method of relaxation, let me know how that goes. All right, be blessed.